The function of man is to live, not to exist. In the midst of movement and chaos, keep stillness inside of you. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. I think, therefore I am. One cannot step twice in the same river. The struggle itself towards the heights is enough to fill a man's heart. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. Whereof one cannot speak, thereof one must be silent. Life must be understood backward, but it must be lived forward. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them. The art of living lies less in eliminating our troubles than in growing with them. To know is to know that you know nothing. That is the meaning of true knowledge. A man is but what he knows. The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled. I can control my passions and emotions if I can understand their nature. The first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. The key to growth is the introduction of higher dimensions of consciousness into our awareness. The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everybody will respect you. To enjoy good health, to bring true happiness to one's family, to bring peace to all, one must first discipline and control one's own mind. The foolish man seeks happiness in the distance. The wise grows it under his feet. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. The greatest wealth is health. Even when all is known, the care of the soul is necessary. The soul is the same in all living creatures, although the body of each is different. The life of the soul is the permanent and enduring part of our being. The soul that moves in the world of the senses and yet keeps the senses in harmony finds rest in quietness. We are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. The only thing that I know is that I know nothing. The unexamined life is not worth living, but the unlived life is not worth examining. The aim of art is to represent not the outward appearance of things, but their inward significance. Nature does nothing uselessly. The whole is more than the sum of its parts. Hope is a waking dream. No great mind has ever existed without a touch of madness. Wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is a slow ripening fruit. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. Man will never be free until the last king is strangled with the entrails of the last priest. I do not agree with what you have to say, but I'll defend to the death your right to say it. If God did not exist, it would be necessary to invent him. Common sense is not so common. It is dangerous to be right in matters on which the established authorities are wrong.